Mike Brown-Sestero with AVNation Media here at DSE 2022, actually in the park at DSE 2022. This is a great feature to have at a trade show. David Drain with Questex, welcome.
Thank you.
Well, actually, I don't know why I'm saying welcome to you. It's your show. You should be saying welcome to me.
Thank you for having me on your show.
Oh, not a problem, not a problem. Tell us a little bit about, so listen, it's been about 4 years since the last DSE, and that was the former DSE, right? So this is the digital signage experience.
Right.
So great to have everybody back. Still looks the same in some ways, but also different. Tell us a little bit about why Questex brought it back.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
clearly there's a market.
Right.
Clearly people are here. People are exhibiting, people are attending, but tell us more about Questex and bringing digital signage back to the people in a live format.
Yeah, sure. So Questex is a company. We're a publisher. We're a trade show producer. We have a wide range of events that we produce, from pharmaceutical to hospitality to sensors technology, bar and restaurant. So we had been aware of this show for many years.
Sure,
and had seen it from afar. And when obviously the show went under, or the former management company went under after 2020, the opportunity came to purchase the show, and the owners saw that as a great investment. They thought it was a great brand. They thought that it still had a lot of life left into it, a lot of life that we could inject back into the show.
Absolutely.
And a community. We use that word a lot because we just really feel it is a community of people who want to get together on an annual basis.
Got it, because that's sort of the interesting thing here, right? And sorry for interrupting, but technically this is the first digital signage experience.
Yeah.
This is the first one.
Right.
But it's also coming a little bit on the heels of, or kind of in the legacy of, the old DSC.
Yeah.
So in some ways you had something to live up to. In other ways you're kind of charting your own course.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about how did you find that challenge? How receptive were folks, both exhibitors and attendees, to having the show, to coming back to Vegas? You moved to the fall, which I know some people were like a little surprised by that, right? But tell us about that. So you've had this whole kind of learning experience of creating something new, but by the same token, it's not exactly new.
Right. So we certainly wanted to, the very first thing we did was talk to lots of people. So we talked to lots of people who had exhibited at the show, who had spoken at the show, been part of it in some way. We wanted to know, what did you like about the show? What did you not like about the show? And we wanted to bring forward, of course, all the things that they liked about the show.
What's the value proposition here for them?
And improve on some of the areas where they felt like needed improvement. So I feel like we had the benefit of bringing that, having brand recognition. A lot of people know DSE, know that brand.
Yep.
Making a little change, going from Expo to Experience in the name, and just bringing it to, the next level. And we also really wanted to focus on, when I came aboard over a year ago, my first job was really to look at the landscape and to start with the education.
Okay.
And that was sort of an education first approach to the show, making that really important. We figure that you bring the right people, you're talking about in the right companies, and you get the right topics, great things happen.
Yes, absolutely.
It attracts people. They want to come. They say, "Oh, this looks interesting. This looks like, something I want to attend or and learn about," and great things happen.
Great. Now, I think, in my opinion, you've got a great partner in the Digital Signage Federation. Somebody who advocates for the industry as a whole. When you, and by you I mean Questex, when Questex looks at any given market, because you are in many markets when it comes to trade shows and publications, when you look at any given market, how important is it to you to have kind of that independent market representation organization like a DSF?
Yeah.
How much does that matter to you in terms of bringing forth an event like this?
Really important. I mean, when we put together an advisory board, so we wanted to have representatives of the industry giving us advice, and we also then wanted to have the partnerships with organizations like the Digital Signage Federation. That was very important to us. We also have other associations that we've partnered with this week on the education content, the OAAA, DPAA, and go on with these acronyms, SEGD, but the NSCA. So that's very important. I mean, if you don't have that kind of support. You need that kind of broad level of support to have the industry and also reach new markets.
All right, this show in particular, happy with the turnout, happy with the experience. I love this park. We'll probably cut to some footage right now and let some people see what this is all about, but the vibe is great, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We really went to a lot of effort. We kept asking ourselves, okay, we're changing the name to Digital Signage Experience. What experience are we providing? And we really wanted to provide a great experience for the attendees, for the exhibitors, for everyone involved. So we wanted to have neat features like this and try new things. You might have seen the keynote this morning. We had the keynote.
The keynote was packed.
Yeah, it was
packed. And there were people in the aisles. It was standing room only in the aisles.
Right.
That was congratulations. That was great.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure they didn't see it coming that he was going to be presented as a hologram.
Yeah,
so
that actually took me aback too. I walked by and I had to do the double take.
Yeah, so that was by design. So we're very pleased with all that. We're really happy with this show where it is. You know, we're building it back, and it is a reboot of this brand and of this show.
Sure.
But we feel very good about where we are, and we're very confident about where we're going.
Now, you moved to the fall. It was
Right.
traditionally a February, March kind of show. Is the move to the fall permanent?
Yeah, the fall is going to stay. Next year will be November 12th through 14th.
November 12th through 14th, 2023.
Yeah,
okay.
And really, it's because we're co-located with our live design show.
Okay.
And that's the event technology for live events, and there's some crossover there. We identified probably about 1,000 people just kind of looking at their profiles for that show that should be interested in this show. People who create content, who create live experiences with technology.
Sure.
So we're excited about that co-location, and we're going to continue that going forward.
Great. All right. What else should we know about DSE moving forward?
Well, I think we're not going to rest on our laurels. We're going to make sure that we're doing...
Well, you already blew the hologram thing, so what are you going to do next year?
You know, you'll just have to see.
David, thank you so much for the time. If you want to find out more about DSE, whether it's this year or next year's show, where should they go?
DigitalSignageExperience.com.
All right. On behalf of AVNation, I'm Mike Brown-Sestero. Don't forget, folks, if you want to find out more about DSE, the show, or DSE exhibitors, you can always go to avnation.tv.